Coming up on today's show, we'll start looking back at the football from last night. We've got a couple of questions to ask. Firstly, you obviously have seen the goals, Liverpool goals and Man City. Just a quick word. I want to talk Liverpool in more detail, so we'll come to them and give them the time they deserve. But just quickly, Messi's goal, what did you make of it?
You know my thoughts on Messi's
goal. They don't. What do you think of Messi's goal?
Not surprised by anything he does. However, he runs with the ball, plays a 1-2 on the edge of the box and wrong foots Edison. I do think that it may...
Is it a wonder goal?
Just less.
Just less. So a wonder goal's 10. A 10 out of 10 make you go, oh, Messi. What would that one make you do?
9.
A 9, okay, yeah. It was a 5 when we were in the meeting, but it's gone up.
Oh, mate, it was a 9. Just went a 10.
Listen, the star, one of the stars for Liverpool, again, was Mohamed Salah, who's just a phenomenal player. I know that. Lots of talk at the moment about whether or not he's going to get a new contract, and if so, of course he will, how much he'll be worth. They're talking about £500,000 a week. Is that obscene? You play the game, of course. Is that obscene for a player?
His numbers are ridiculous, aren't they? Year in, year out, week in, week out. You just expect him to score every time he puts the Liverpool shirt on. He will be paid what he's deserved, I guess. That's the way Liverpool go, but they certainly won't let him go anywhere. He's the catalyst.
Is he worth it? Is he worth it?
Yeah, definitely.
He's worth £500,000.
Strikers are worth their weight in gold, mate.
Are you saying it because you are one? Are you coming up for a renewal on your deal?
I'm just throwing it out there. Listen, I just think he's unbelievable for Liverpool. And he would be getting any team in the world. I do believe that.
Well, any front three? Because that's one of the questions I'm going to ask. Does he get into any front three?
I'd say so, yeah.
Does he get into PSG's front three?
Yeah.
Ahead of who?
Neymar.
Really? So Mbappe, Messi and Salah would be the front. Neymar's on the bench. Is he that good? You rate him?
Drop him in. We'll find a place for Neymar.
Oh, so he starts as well. You're going to go forward, Neymar, come back.
Come back, just drop him, mate.
Charlie was mucking about. So you think he's that good, Mohamed Salah? He starts in every single team.
Yeah, he's ridiculous, mate.
Why? What's he got then? Because
everything. You look at him: pace, power, finishing. Defensively, he's very good. He can press all over the pitch. He sets the press for Liverpool.
Does he have a weakness?
You're going to try and say right foot, aren't you?
Well, no, I'm asking. Listen, I can't say anything negative about Mohamed Salah. Yeah. I know he's a genius. I know he's one of the best players on the planet at the moment. You'd say he's world class, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. If Liverpool have got a player that's world class, and I wouldn't say he's more important than Virgil van Dijk. We saw how important Virgil van Dijk was to Liverpool last season when he was missing. But I think part of the reason why Liverpool suffered wasn't necessarily because Van Dijk was missing. It was because they lost 2 players from their midfield to cover the 2 centre-halves that they were missing. So they were completely depleted.
But the spine of the team was
completely gone.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. But I think he's as important as Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah.
So if that is the case, surely all Liverpool fans would A, want him to stay, and B, not have a problem. Even the working class football fan wouldn't have a problem with.
No, of course not. Not one Liverpool fan would ever want Mo Salah to leave.
Would every football fan listening to this want Mohamed Salah in their side?
Yes, and I would want to know why they wouldn't if they didn't agree.
Okay.
Of course they'd want Mo Salah. You'd have to want Mo Salah in your team.
This was a statement that was said in our meeting, and it made me feel uneasy that he's the closest thing we've got to Messi in the Premier League. Would you agree with that? I think who was it that said that? Was it Joe? It was Joe that said it, our producer. And by that he meant his balance, his pace, the fact that he's one-footed, not a problem because Messi is as well. His numbers as well, the way he dribbles with the ball.
At the moment, it'd be tough to argue with Joe's statement there. Yeah,
is he one of the best players, if not the best in the Premier League, or is there a better player than him?
He's definitely up there. Definitely up there.
Who would you rather have, him or Ronaldo?
Mo Salah.
Okay, Mo Salah or Kevin De Bruyne?
Mo Salah.
So is he the best player in the league at the moment? He is.
He is the best.
You
player.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm going to go. Mo Salah is the best player in the Premier League at the moment. Yeah.
All right, that's interesting. Okay, so a couple of questions we're asking. Listen, City fans, you can talk about the game from last night because I think we all had City down to at least score, and a lot of people had City down to win the game as well. But I think we were talking actually beforehand about how unbalanced PSG could have looked, but they're certainly not unbalanced. They look the strength they've got. I was guilty of saying that as well, but they look.
I think looking in, because you just think of the front three, don't you? Yeah. You forget about the other players. They're so solid all over the pitch. They've got the best right back in the world. The midfielder are incredible. The front three speak for themselves, don't they? Do you know
goalkeeper
what I mean?
I thought goalkeeper seemed like he had glue on his hands last night.
They've got Ramos that's won multiple Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
To come back, you look at it and you just think they are the ultimate outfit.
If you were a City fan, would you be worried about this season's Champions League? Because that's the holy grail.
Yeah, definitely. They're PSG are normally up there for favourites, aren't they?
Yeah.
But this year now with Messi, they're a totally different animal. And then you look at Man City and you think, are you still one short? because you always go back to the number 9, mate. They don't have an out-and-out striker, which was shown again last night.
Okay, so City fans, you can have your say on everything you saw last night. 08717 22 344. I'd love to hear from Liverpool fans as well about Mohamed Salah. Is he worth, I'm sure you'll all say, he's £500,000 a week. And does he get into any front 3 in the world? Lots to talk about. As always, one number to dial, 08717 22 344. It's me, Andy Goldstein, and Charlie Austin on Drive on talkSPORT with WeBuyAnyCar.com. Fast track the sale of your car. Sell it in under an hour.